Now, the second edition of the East African Natural Bodybuilding Championship is currently ongoing in Eldoret in the county of Uasin Gishu. We now join our reporter Steve Keter, who is following the event. And Steve, do we have the winners of the different categories yet?
Yes, Dan, already we have witnessed two finals. That is in the men's classic physique, and the women's ladies bikini category. And as you can see behind me, these are the winners of the men's classic physique. This is Dennis Lutali of Kenya, who has managed to win. And again, in the second place was Wallace Rangui, also of Kenya. And we had a Tanzanian, that is Rashid Abdallah, coming in the third place. And in the ladies bikini category, which they have just left the stage a few minutes from now, Mother Alex of Tanzania managed to carry the day. In the second place, we had Priscilla Ibelai of Kenya, and Mulala Michelle, also of Kenya, coming into the third place. And going into the night, we are going to witness more categories. Remember, this particular event managed to gather almost 300 bodybuilders from across East Africa, and that means we are going to have many categories where different athletes will be competing for several prizes. And maybe before I hand over, I just have one word from Dennis Litali, who was number 2, I believe, in the last year's category. This year he has emerged to be number 1. Maybe just to give us an insight of how he felt today.
It came as a surprise, but I was expecting to win. Today's show has been really, really tough. There's so many contestants who've shown up today. Last year, it wasn't quite that hard, but this year, the upcoming athletes who've shown up from East Africa, and it's been a tough one. But God's grace, we managed to secure position 1. Last year, I was in position 3, overall open bodybuilding, and now this is classic physique. So I still have one more category to participate in. God willing, also I'll secure position 1. Yeah.
Thank you. And one thing that I've noted, unlike last year when Kenyans carried the day in almost all categories, this year seemed to be a very tight competition between the Kenyans and the Tanzanians. I'm yet to see a Ugandan in the podium, but maybe they will come in the next categories that will come. And one interesting thing that I've noticed tonight, Dan, is that there seems to be a close similarity between English and muscles, at least in the Kenyan context, because they both disappear when you need them most. Because I've seen well-built men and women, but when they are called on the stage to show the muscles just fail to show up. Back to you, Dan.
Well, Steve Keter, I guess since your English didn't fail to show up, I guess you're on the other end of the muscles. No pressure. You could pick a few tips from the gentlemen around you.